in the video.
Chocolate. Started whatever.
Hey guys, what's going on? I got a story to tell you. I'm gonna be vlogging a little bit, kinda. Probably, isn't this my first vlog?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
My second.
So, I need to tell you a story while we go to do stuff. Anyways, so yesterday, I played D&D because I am a straight savage. I can do whatever I want. So, I was like biking to my only friends that play D&D, and so we're there. No, shut up, Gio. Anyways, we're there for about like an hour, and then I come outside, and my bike's not there. And I'm like, well, shit. And I'm like, well, this kind of sucks. And I'm like, maybe I left it at Amberley, where the school is. And I was like, oh crap. And then I walk over there, it's not there. So I got very angry, and I was like, oh well, shit. Maybe my parents drove by and picked it up for me because they're nice people, right? No. I called them.
They didn't give us
my parents were having some drinks. Anyways, they answer with, no, I don't know where your bike is. And then in the background, I hear my dad go, I'm gonna call the cops. And I'm like, are you guys in a restaurant? And they're like, yeet. And I'm like, oh, great. And then, so I get home, and I'm just telling some other stories now, but basically the whole story was my bike got stolen. So I go home pretty depressed about my bike got stolen. Man, how depressing is that?
That actually sucks.
Yeah, I know, a $250 bike.
Dude, hold on, actually, did you know that Sammy and Aiden, I'm pretty sure,
Didn't Jet get his bike stolen?
It was Jet and Aiden.
Yeah, and then Sammy's bike was
Jet,
fine.
Aiden, and Sammy, they all had a sleepover one time at Aiden's, and Jet and Aiden's bike got stolen. I don't know why Sammy's didn't.
Because Sammy's ugly.
Yeah, they just left their bikes out and they got stolen. So
yeah, so
you
also
can never trust our
don't leave your bikes out. That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
No, there's been more in just our neighborhood.
Especially like now, because like now is around like springtime, and a lot of people do spring cleaning. So if like you're like going to someone's house and you just like leave something like a bike.
Yeah, that's what
I
thought. I thought maybe the people thought it was spring cleaning, which I understand that. But like if my parents think it's like was like an older kid and he took the bike and then dropped it off at somebody's house. I'm like, okay, but also let's go through this night. So my parents come home with a bunch of friends, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. They kind of were, and they were really, really, really loud, and I'm like, oh god. And so I was like, hey, I'm gonna ask for some cock points.
Bro,
I mean COD points.
He was on with you, bro?
Yeah, he was on with me, and then I asked my parents, and my parents were like, no. So I was very sad that I couldn't get my $20 worth of COD points, and I was like, wow. But no, the crazy part about the bike though was I left it in front of the garage. Like,
I know, like that's way too high up for that to be.
Yeah, and guess what? This is the part that like really messed me up right here. We were outside when this happened. We were outside in the backyard.
Like, dude, the thing is, Connor always leaves his bike right there. Like, say that's our house, he always leaves it like around here and stuff. And I'm like, Connor, you are so dumb, dude. Your bike is definitely gonna get stolen. He always does that, but he's like, no, I don't care.
Honestly, but my parents are like, Ryan, if you see a kid with your bike out, push him off and steal it. And I'm like, what? What? And my dad is the one who's like, call the cops. And I'm like, I mean, sure. Like, the only time I would call the cops is if the kid came up and I'm like, dude, that's my bike. And he's like, no. And I would be like, stupid. Calling the police. And then my dad was pretty reasonable about it. My mom was just like, my mom.
Usually the moms, well, in my family, both my parents would be like, Gio, how could you let this happen? Like, so that's why.
Well, my parents were the point of like, they had quite a bit of drinks. They were to the point where they were like, it's fine, whatever.
Guys, the story that we're trying to tell here is that.
Don't come in our neighborhood.
Yeah, don't come in our hood.
We'll
beat you with our lacrosse sticks.
The thing is, like,
we got you, fam.
Yeah.
This is like planet Earth. There's like a lot of people that are bad people and don't care what everyone else thinks.
Yeah, but no, just don't leave your bike out because it's like the time of place to steal everything because.
And, like, don't forget that like people can be like real jerks. So you gotta like prepare for the worst, you know?
Dude, watch. This video is gonna be ruined because like it's so sunny out. It like blurs out the whole camera.
That'll be so funny.
I don't care. I'll still upload it.
Comment down below if it's blurry.
And also like and subscribe. Also, go watch giodprizz if you're not already subscribed to him. Go to CowDawgKobi if you're already not subscribed to him.
And subscribe. To
Yeah, and I guess we're going here playing wall ball. Yeah, I